Hello, welcome back to Arcanium. I did a little thinking in the between last episode and this episode, and I decided that I would pick my characters before starting the recording, so you don't have to listen to me go ha for 3 minutes or so. So I've thought about it, and I'm gonna play these three new characters. I know I also said I wanted to ease myself into new characters, but I went, hey, let's just throw ourselves right into it. Why not? So we're going to play Ragnarok, Misty, and Angorn. Now we're going to do an overview of what these characters do because I have no idea. Let's see, so I'll start with Ragnarok here. Ragnarok has all minions you play gain promote. I have no idea what that means. So this guy is based around playing minions, I see. He has give a minion 3/3. Does he start with a minion? That's going to be interesting to see. Heirlooms deal critical damage to enemies that have weak. Restore 4 health when a minion is destroyed in your lane, or your minions gain 2/2. Alright, and then his ultimate, deal 5 damage, apply 3 weak in an area. Okay. I'm a little worried about playing a minion-based hero without access to the minions, but we will see. Misty gains 1 chi per AP spent, lose all chi stacks at the end of the turn. I don't know what chi does, I'm sure we'll see. Probably something related to this. It looks like she's going to do a lot of shock-related things, actually. Gain an extra chi. What does chi do? Restores 1 health per stack, max of 4, and removes all stacks. Got it. Gain 2 chi at the start of every turn. It seems like it's going to be really easy to hit the cap. Yeah, here, restore 50% more health from chi and increase your maximum by up to 6. Gain a haste whenever an enemy hits you. Okay. Multistrike 4, deal 3 damage, expend. Hey, someone commented this, and I went, that sounds kind of cool. I'm actually going to give it a shot, because I don't want to play this Ragnarok guy. Someone said there's a great combo between Celeste and Misty, and that seems very obvious to me as well here. I might switch out Angorn as well. I want to have someone who can frontline. Maybe I'll bring Leon. So we're going to end up doing a little and hawing anyway, but, you know, it's good for me to overview what these characters do as well. Give 3 regen to the most injured allied hero at the start of each turn. Okay, so this guy's a sort of healer. Love his antlers, by the way. Oh, he's got a little bird on his staff? Alright. That guy's kind of a banger. Okay, so he gives healing and shielding to allies. I see. Double regen applied by Blossom. Apply 2 backlash. What is his ult? Okay, you know what? I'm actually down to play this guy. I like the idea here of these two just pummel and he heals. So let's give it a shot. I ended up spending 3 minutes, but I had to go over the characters anyway, so. It'd be really weird if I just jumped right in and did not explain what the characters did, I think. So, you know, you can learn with me. That's fine. I don't mind, you don't mind. Let's rock. Okay, so what did I learn last time? Well, I learned about enemy resistances, right? I'm assuming that enemies are resistant to the type that they are. So like these, so I want to avoid enemies that are resistant to light, which means I should probably start in the Scorched Lands if I'm understanding everything correctly, because these enemies are going to be resistant to dark and fire and arcane. That's probably where we'll go. Now I would like to find, I'm not gonna spend time looking at everything. I'm just gonna go here. But it might be good to know where the good relics are for my build as well, but let's see. Deal 6 damage, apply 3 shock. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on, because Celeste also has healing, right? All of my characters have a lot of healing. So what we're going to do, explore 10, explore 15, explore 20 in the Scorched Lands. What a great 3. What we're going to do here's the plan. I want to focus Misty on doing damage, primarily. This character I want to focus on shock, Celeste, and then Angorn is going to focus entirely on healing and being support, right? So here the goal is I want to transform my deck more than I normally do. I want to get rid of like all of these Vine Lashes, for example, and replace them. Even if a card seems okay, I want to be sure that we're doing everything we can. I also want to try to be more aggressive about running into shard battles early. So let's start at this Assault Elite and see if we can get this event. Alright, we're going to be fighting for a while. Let's see how it goes, though. I'm excited. I'm happy to be back. Oh, someone mentioned in the settings... Yeah, set hero positions before battle. I'm not gonna do this right now, but if I see that I want to change it, I will. Okay, so Misty does a lot of multi-striking and applies shock. This costs 2 though. This applies 3 shock. There we go. My PC has been having a little bit of trouble. I should restart it. I've been noticing a lot of games stalling. I see why. It's because Firefox is eating 5 gigs of RAM. One moment. I hopefully will not see that any longer. I feel like an update to Firefox caused that, and it was never this bad before. But anyway, we're just gonna put shock out and then punch. Yeah, that looks really good, doesn't it? And then we're gonna take some damage. It's to be expected. Start of each turn, consume use stacks. Oh, okay. I see. So the big trick here is, so regen won't tick down unless it heals. I think. Yeah, so it heals there, and I think Celeste, did it tick down? 1 health per stack at the, okay, we'll pay attention. I'll watch. I'll pay close attention here. That's 6/6. So we just want to take a pretty passive turn here. We're gonna go ahead and we want to build ults as well. I don't want to overflow energy, right? The thing is, it's fine to, yeah, so you're probably good to chill. Let's do something like this. I don't want to hit into the spikes, basically. So we can go here. At the end of turn, you heal. So my thinking is the regen will tick after he gets hit, right? So it's effectively like blocking on the next turn, is how you can look at regen. Which is important. It's an important thing to grasp, that he's not actually getting beat down here, as it may feel. I would like to not take 19 here. Let's see. You have, what's your ult? Can I see her ult? Abilities. It's this one, right? It's, yeah, Multistrike 4, deal 3, so it does 12 damage. That's good. I have to make sure I get it. Doesn't really matter, does it? Just go like pop. Because you're all melee anyway, and I'm not gonna like move around for this. I'm just gonna, yeah, kill. That's fine with me. This character seems extremely like how I want to play the game. There are characters in this game that seem good, and then there are characters in this game that seem like exactly what I want to play. This character seems like exactly what I want to play. Also, Angorn seems really like something I want to play. The ability to have his ultimate just cleanse all dots in an area seems so good. And then also, if you forgot from the last run, Celeste was in the last run. Protection of Iluna. She gains Faith when she plays a card on an enemy, and Faith, I think, heals. I think it heals the lowest health ally, but I don't remember. Angorn's gonna do a little moving around here. We can just go like shock. That's your ult. Heal 6 in an area, but it is on yourself. Doesn't really matter. Apply a shock. Can you hit the dead guy and have him still be shocked? No. You cannot. Okay. Oh, and this the loot goblin's spawning. Now, what I want to notice here, yeah, this is what you want to notice here. The regeneration is not ticking down. So this works how I thought it would, and it works. It is good. Do I have a shot card here? No. We're not in much danger here, I would say, as you can see, since we're full health with stacks of regen chilling. So, like, I mean, he's not even in a range to get hit. Oh, wait, I was supposed to play Lightning Fist. Ah, no. I missed gold. That's okay. I missed, like, probably like 4 gold or something like that, so it's not really worth beating yourself up over, but it did slip my mind there. This card is so good, by the way. Apply 3 shock. What a crazy thing to start with in this run. Especially with this ult. I love these big multi-strike runs, but I know that they have a... Okay, so what we have to grasp is we have to grasp that there are things that are going to hurt us, and the things that are going to hurt us are the enemies that have immunity to low amounts of damage, like enemies that block 4s and 5s, for example. I think there's an enemy that's like, when it takes less than 7, it takes 0 instead. That enemy has to die from shock, basically. Apply 3 weak when you deal critical. Apply 1 weak to all enemies at the start of each turn. Shuffle a medallion. Gain 10 fury, expend. I can see this being good. I'm gonna give that a shot and put it on Misty here. And then apply 2 shock, double the amount if the target has no shock. Gain a power. Increase damage by 50%. Can I see show upgrade? Gain 2 power. Oh, gain 2 power. Draw a card. Wow. Gain 4 shield, combo, gain 4 shield in an area. I don't have a whole lot of blue cards, so I think that it's better to go for this runic power than it is to go for crashing thunder. I'm not sure though. It's kind of close. I think that this card's just too expensive because we already have 2 energy shock cards. So I'm gonna go for the runic power, and we'll just upgrade it when we can. Okay, now we get some stuff here, which is exciting. And we should crunch through all of this. This part should be pretty free. I do like this positioning because it lets us put... Oh, you just get 10 fury right away. Very nice. So we can go... I'm going to waste a little bit of fury here, I think, but we can go, like... Thunder kick and then just ult. Immediately. Yeah, and that's a pretty good start. I think I might have enough to kill. Not quite. I'm off by a touch. I also wanted to cast that spell there to see if Backlash would proc Spike or to proc Shock. I assumed it would not, but it's not. It doesn't hurt to check, you know. It's easy for me as someone who has played like 5,000 hours. This is not a facetious number. I mean it. Like 5,000 hours of deck builders in the last 3 years. It's easy for me to just assume I know how things work, and I'm usually right, but sometimes I'm wrong, and it's good to check. But a lot of times I am just correct. Pop that, and then it should be... Yeah, I don't care about this. Oh wait, you just die. I had 1 more energy than I thought. Cool. And we should bank a little energy and try to get as much money as we can. Is it really 1-to-1 on this enemy? Can I like right click him? I cannot. Let's see. Do I get 25 gold for killing this guy? Let's find out. Yeah, okay, it does appear to be 1-to-1. So max I could get off of him is 25, which is, you know, I'm not super worried if I miss out on a little bit. Like, that's only 6 gold I'm leaving on the table. Kind of an interesting setup, I would say, because ultimately it's important to hit him as much as you can, but it's also not the end of the world if you leave a little bit of it on the table. Compared to Monster Train, of course, because, of course, I'm going to compare it to Monster Train. The difference maker is pretty vast, I would say. Because the collector is an extremely binary, you either get it or you don't. So having it on a more sliding scale is kind of cool. I was going to hit this guy, and then I realized that if I hit this guy, I'm going to take a bunch of spikes damage that I don't need to take. This team seems really good so far, but mostly I need to be sure that I think very hard before I go into combat, and I need to make sure... Oh, he's rooted. Alright, I need to make sure that when I go into new combats, I am aware that I'm very weak to enemies that have lightning resistance. Do 3 damage and an extra 3 damage per chi. Cleanse or dispel and apply 3 poison. But this is, it only targets yourself, which I think makes this card less good overall. I think that the idea here is pretty simple. I would skip this, and if I'm going to skip this, I should take a card instead. Someone pointed this out on one of the videos of the last run as well. 30 gold is not a lot of gold. So just like a slightly better card than a base card is probably worth more than 30 gold is going to be worth. For now, anyway. All very good things to keep in mind. The long way? I'm not gonna, you can pause and read this for yourself if you so desire. Oh yeah, gain 2 essence, 50% chance to lose 8 health. That's fine with me. Don't mind, give me my +1. I'm gonna go, I believe the best thing to do is to buff up whichever character is going to be your main damage source, and that's going to be Misty, so we're gonna focus on buffing Misty up. That's fine. I prefer to open the loot cache anyway. Gain 3 resilience. Gain a power and a vulnerable. Gain a might when you deal 4 or less. The first melee card you play each turn deals critical damage. Might when you deal 4 or less seems good for Misty. I'm down for that. And then I wish I could auto... Oh, it does auto-equip it. Never mind. What are we on? We're on 3 threat? I think we go downwards here. I'd like to just chain a bunch of shard battles. I was going over to this one, but why? We have a campsite if we need it. We can go this way. Campsite there, very nice. Feeling great. I feel very strong about this run. Especially since I'm going to just spend all my time away from the enemies that are resistant to light. I don't see why you couldn't do that overall. Like, I've been thinking about it up until now, and I don't see a reason why I can't just focus on avoiding the enemies that are hard for me to fight. Seems pretty straightforward. We'll heal. We'll heal through all of this. Like, damage I take here isn't that big of a deal. I can just survive. 997. I probably want to give Celeste the resilience. Oh, faith is not health. It's apply shield per faith at the start of each turn, and then lose a faith. Okay, so she's gonna put, what, 4 shield on someone and then lose a faith here? And it's whoever has the lowest? Yeah, okay. Oh, also, I won't full heal here because this is not a combat that goes forever. Indeed, okay. I'll still focus on healing, though, where possible. I think last run I played, I started with an ability on Celeste that did healing, and I thought that that was a baseline ability, and it is appearing not to be. I want this. I want to stop Angorn from dying so much. He's got a bunch of healing and such. I think I should get my ults off in this fight. That's the big idea here. Is that 4 times 3 to all? Yeah, these goblin looters seem like the real scary shit here that I have to be on top of killing. These guys always seem really terrifying to me. Yeah. No reason not to. And then I want Celeste to pay 1 to move over. Turn 3 of 5. Okay, I think I should end turn here. I'm not, so let me walk you through this. This is starting to get into the higher order thinking in this video game, I feel. Hey, what are you taking 3 from? Oh, you have a dot, right. So there's a dot coming in next turn. This ult cleanses. I'm not losing anything in terms of ult charge because I'm not going to get another ult out. So I should wait until this dot hits. Is that not a dot? Am I out of my mind? I swear that was a dot, right? Well, maybe I'm actually insane. Anyway, the thought was that I would cleanse whatever dot was coming through, but it appears that there was not actually a damage over time effect approaching me. And so I was the fool. Never mind. Here I thought I was being so smart. I was not being so smart. I was trying to be smart, but I was not. You're gonna do a big heal, and then you're gonna pay 1 for the shock, and then Angorn's gonna swap back. And then Misty pays to swap to the middle, drops the old medallion, makes us however much money we can get. How do you get chi? Oh, it's 1 chi per AP spent. Gotcha. Okay, I'm with it. And that was a fine combat. We did end up coming out of this up on health, I think. Does the regen trigger? It does. Okay, so we ended up coming out at full health. I think that what this team will see as a problem is when we just die from full health on turn 2. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Gain 6 shield and 2 weak at the start of each turn. This is good for Angorn, because he's never going to be affected by weak. Apply Hex when an enemy hits you and restore 4 health. I have enough healing. I'll take the proactive effect on Angorn. Apply 8 shield and 6 regen. Apply a shock and an extra shock per chi. Or apply 2 backlash per card in the target's hand. Okay, so this card seems not good for me. big defensive card like Spirit Cocoon seems good, but also Aftershock seems really good. I'm gonna take Aftershock here. Upgrades for Thousand Fists as well. It's a close one though. I think you can make a good case for either. Let's go see what's in the capital. Yeah, I kind of want to go around the rest site in case I need it. Let's go upgrade 2 shock and 1 per extra chi. I'm gonna upgrade Runic Power. I think that this card becomes a lot better when you upgrade it, of course. And we'll go here, 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 I think, and just plow our way through a bunch of shard battles. I'm gonna probably just do these for the remainder of the episode, because, you know, it's gonna take a while. What does this guy have? Gain a resilience upon taking 12 or more in a single hit. We are absolutely okay with that effect. Yeah, my goal for this run compared to the last run is to spend more time getting things, basically. That's not a great way to put it, but like I feel like I did not have a lot of time to get interesting, helpful cards for me in the last run. I feel like I spent a lot of time just trying to skirt around the issues, and we need to be right in front of them. I need to be proactively fighting a lot of enemies and adding a lot of new cards, I feel. Also, worth noticing, I thought originally that Wound was like a waste of a debuff, and now I'm playing a team that is actually not hard countered, but has a bit of trouble with Wound. I mean, I guess hard countered, but we have a lot of defense as well, so it's not that crazy. Okay, so this is Spikes. I think I need to look closer. I swear I'm seeing them cast a spell, like a hex on me, and then the hex does not happen. I must be misinterpreting just like a generic debuff symbol as a hex attack. Oh, also, I did not focus the Goblin Looter, and I'm about to get absolutely bodied for it. Oh, yeah. And by I'm gonna get absolutely bodied, I mean they're gonna get absolutely bodied, because I just drew an extremely good turn here. The downside is that I actually don't get to, like, full chain through all of this, because he dies too fast. Deal 7. How much she? I think I can kill. I have 4 energy. I think if Angorn swaps, I'm not going to count it out, I'm just going to do it. I'm pretty sure this is lethal. Yeah, that card did 30. Yeah, that shit absolutely obliterated him. Alright. Now we have 10, 11, and 5 regen. Regen feels really strong. Angorn feels really strong out of the box. He seems very good. Is there not always an enemy? Like a guy to fight? You know what I'm saying? Like an elite? Not an elite, a collector. Money. Is there not always money? That's what I'm asking you. I believe the answer is no. I'm also gonna pretty much waste the Lost Medallion, but it doesn't matter because we win. I wonder what the spawn is. If you happen to know if there's some sort of set spawn rate for the collector in this game, please do tell me. Gain 8 shield at the start of each turn if your deck has 14 cards. I think this is really good eventually, because it's, again, just a free block for nothing is really strong, I feel, because it adds a lot of certainty to a game where you draw 3 in a turn. I don't think I'm going to take Woolen Boots, and I don't like Haunted Mask. I'm going to take the Amulet. I'm going to put it on Angorn. Apply 3 haste. Draw a card next to me, play a card, and then decay by 1 stack. Oh, that seems nuts. Consume 5 shock to do 6 per shock. Teleport, draw a card. Having him be able to teleport seems good, just on timing. But Accelerate seems absolutely ridiculous to me on Angorn. Play this on Misty and let her just obliterate enemies. Just pop off on them. I like it. Let's go run through some shard battles and then we'll do some non-combat stuff. All abilities played gain 50% lifesteal from direct damage. Okay. I'm down to clown here. I think I have a quest ready as well. Deals 2 gold per damage dealt to me. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, you didn't tell me he was going to take my money, though. I don't like that very much. This one's a little awkward. I guess you put the shock out first. And then I can mostly avoid getting robbed here. Mostly. Yeah, definitely want to get Misty some more card draw now. 9 AoE here. This guy's gonna rob the shit out of me. I don't like this. Deal 4. He is... What's his super, I wonder? I don't remember. I wish I could look back, but I cannot. I do feel like we focus on just hitting him because the shock damage will eventually kill the others anyway. Although... I wonder if that's real. I could start stacking some poison. Dispel? Moves all minor buffs. Okay. That seems fine. Armor up. We're gonna play slower here. But also build towards Misty's ultimate, because that's what we care about, really. I think I missed a damage there as well. The gold I lose here isn't that damning. I'm mostly worried about this big hit he's about to swing. Yeah, 4x4, 16 AoE is a little frightening. But I do have power, and I get to double ult here, so... See what the draw is. Oh, I should have played Accelerate first. Ah, what a throw. I didn't see it in my hand. I think I have enough to kill. Okay, well, let's get to work. He should probably die to this. Excess Fury isn't really lost here, so I should get the extra 1 shock. I didn't want to play this Thunder Kick, because what if I drew another Lightning Fist, which I think is better now. Yeah, wow, this is a good turn. And we go bop bop, and then this will do 35. And then we Light Flash him and he's dead. Indeed. Accelerate seems pretty good. Seems pretty strong here. Gotta say. That looked really good. Faith cap is increased to 8. Apply a shock when you play a card on an enemy. Gain 2 shield per spirit on you at the end of each turn. 1 shock when you play a card on an enemy sounds good for me. Apply 3 shock. Retain, gain 6, double if you have none. Add 2 nature wisps. Retain, gain... Okay, so this is for like a Thorns build I'm not going to play. Definitely going to put Bottled Lightning in Celeste's deck here. I want most of my shock application to be through Celeste. And we're going to get draw here for Misty. Heal 20, loot cash. Draw your hand, discard your hand and draw as many cards. Excellent. Gain 3 might, lose 2 health at the start of each turn. That sounds actually really strong. 7 elemental when you play a card of 3 or more. No, ultimate cost is down by 1. I don't think that that's that strong. I think 3 might lose 2 HP every turn is good for Misty. Because she has chi healing anyway. I like it. I'm gonna pop over to the capital and see if I want to upgrade anything real quick. I don't think so. The thing to like about taking... So the thing I don't like about taking these shard battles is you get a lot of heirlooms, and I think heirlooms are kind of hard to play sometimes because you'll be capped. Did I not see this? I swear I saw this finish. Oh well. But the thing to like about it is you get a lot of high-level upgraded cards. Unlocks the camp, but he gets a tentacle grab. Oh, so he puts the garbage in our deck, I think. I don't mind this. Now, I do think that we will want to try to venture into the light land towards the end of this combat. Or towards the end of this run, because I want to try to get the shrines are elemental based, right? And I think the light shrines are in that area. So something like increased light damage would be really strong for us. What is Tentacle Grab? I don't know what Tentacle Grab... I think it's play it to root yourself and get rid of the card. I think. But let's put some shock out there. Up to 7. We can Lost Medallion. This is gonna be a lot of damage on our opponent here. I almost want to redraw. Can I see? Here it is. Oh, you know what would have been probably smart? I could have. I think what I should have done is I'm not gonna do it now. We're just gonna hit him. What I could have gone for here is I could have gone for. Is that 20? What the hell? That's a lot of damage. Anyway, what I was going to say, but oh, because he's probably gaining might. Yeah, he's taking might when. Or they're taking might when he takes damage, I see. Put the resilience here. I could have gone for the power card. So I could have waited to draw my ultimate and then played the potion to discard my hand to look for the +1 power. But I think that that's a pretty high variance play, and I don't want to do that. We are strong with that double shock application effect. Or like the +1 shock when you play a card on an enemy. We're gonna kind of steamroll here. I expect. 2 shield per spirit. Gain a haste when an enemy hits you. Apply 2 backlash when you play a card on an enemy. Or on an ally, I mean. I will take monk beads. I don't think this is good, but I think we'll fight enough. I think it's better than the money, basically. It's good for now. 4 piercing in an area per chi. 5 backlash, 3 resilience. Echo, gain 8 shield. This card's okay, but I guess it's better than, again, better than some of the starting cards, right? And we may as well just get up to 14 when we can. I don't love this card, but I don't think it's bad. I'm gonna put it on Angorn, actually. And then... Oh, the other thing about fighting Shard Elites is you get more Essence, which is important as well. I'm gonna go Misty up to 5 draw here. Heal 20, we go to camp, and we get to upgrade. No reason to heal anyone, of course. I think I like upgrade a Chosen card here. Which one? I think I want to start upgrading these Smites. I think these are the best card in the deck right now. Or in anyone's deck, I should say. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to hit... I'm not going to do another fight, but we're going to do anything like go to Shrines here. Shuffle a Clarity card. Draw 2 cards, expend. Shuffle a Lethality card. Apply 1 vulnerable, draw a card, expend. Or prices at vendors down by 20%. 20%'s a lot. I like buying things. I'm down for that. And what we'll do then is we'll try to get... We'll go fight this battle and we'll get this Forge unlocked. I'm down to do it real quick. I think we have time to do one more fight. I think... basically, I think we're going to crush this fight very fast. Based on how things are doing and how things are going. Runic Power. Do you have... I need to check Angorn's draw pile at the start of each turn. I need to see if he drew Acceleration for Misty, but he did not here. Still important to check. We're going to put our shock out. You have 3 hits. I don't think it's right to Thunder Kick. I think it's just punch, punch. Yeah, 1 enemy dies immediately. I mean, I was gonna say, what I was about to say is I feel like more energy, more draw would be good, but of course it would. I'm gonna focus pretty heavily on trying to cap everyone. Like, Misty needs another draw, or another energy now. I want to try and cap everyone's everything here, pretty much. That's where we are. I think energy is less important for... I probably want to do draw for Angorn, because his cards are starting to feel worse as the other characters get stronger. Which makes sense, I would say. Everyone else is getting stronger and he's staying the same. I think I have this play to get over here with 1 more energy. And we can go here, Lost Medallion, ult and kill. That looks right. This combat almost feels like a waste of time, honestly. Gain 2 chi, this may increase your chi beyond its cap this turn. Nah. I'll take Spirit Cocoon. Apply 6 shield and 4 regen, seems good. Fills out his role very well. Okay, let's grab the Forge here. Gain a new artifact. Yeah, so we're gonna start seeing a lot of repeat artifacts that I just don't really want. I'll take Woolen Boots, I guess. What do you got? Freeze Burn, Hex, and Poison by 1. First melee card you play each turn deals critical. Gain Stealth when you trigger a combo effect. I think the first melee card you play each turn gains critical damage is okay. But she's doing a lot of small hits, so I don't think that's that good. I'll reroll once. Yeah, Twin Flintlocks is crazy. Reduce the cost of the first card you play each turn by 1 AP. This is just an energy effect, basically. That's a great hit. And I'll take Apply 1 weak to all enemies at the start of each turn. If we have too many relics, that's a great problem to have. So you have gain. I think Razor Shard can go for Twin Flintlocks on Misty. And then the boots are worthless and I'm not going to use them. I'm going to give Angorn... I'll give him the Nether Orb, but that's like, that one's fine to get tossed out later as well. Add a threat, unlock a Void Shrine. 50-50? Threat is pretty bad for me. Like, I don't want to take Threat. That's the thing. But Void Shrines are really good. I mean, Shrines in general are really good, but I don't know how good a Void Shrine is. Is it good enough? I think I'll 50-50 it. Success. Nice. This looks like a Nature Shrine, I gotta tell you. But heroes gain 8 health. Nature cards produce 25% extra damage, healing, and shielding. Add a Mending. I'll take... I mean, Mending is probably better, but I'll just take the 8 health. Does she not increase her health? Does it not? She didn't heal it, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up here because I don't think I want to go to card piles right now. We'll talk about it when we get back. For now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.